if we walk less and take a geometric definition of straight line, which is the quickest point between 2 points. So if we move on a straight line, we get our goal achieved quicker, and there will be no problems.
Thank you very much. We've come to the end of this press briefing.
Kolu, promising free education. We can put the committee together sharp, so that. But do you promise me that your people are not going to stop my people from doing business? No. This one that you have done for our island, everybody in the island is happy that their children will go to Nigeria and they are going to get education from Nigeria, go to Ado-Ekiti University, send them to Abuja University, or send them to Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto. All expense paid by Nigeria, every penny paid. Yeah, so that if Tinubu can write it and say he helped train descendants of slaves in St. Lucia and other areas, and at the same time also cemented the transit routes for their drug trade. Don't be fooled though. So figure it out and say, how much do you think it's going to cost to give them education? We can tell them we give them free education. So, how much is the drug they seized? Pablo, $5 million. That is not much. No, that's not the problem, Pablo. The real problem is that we have another shipment that is going to pass through their place. That one is about $60 million. We don't want them to seize it. Do you have time to possibly just tell your people that you are going on holiday? And holiday don't change to, is there as the helper of the Caribbeans. All right. I can do that one. What if I had visa waiver to it? Pablo, makes sense. Add visa waiver to it. Give them diplomatic mission. You are very smart. You know what? Go and fuel the plane. And that is why today is in St. Lucia, promising them same thing that Nigerians can possibly just drip off. I don't know if you know. You see all the funding for different kinds of academic pursuits. Like those of you who usually get this government funding, the Northerners benefit a lot from that. But all of that is gone now. Tinubu has removed all fundings that is connected to education in Nigeria. If you are currently on federal government funding, schooling abroad, you're probably on your last, you're on your last pay. You're not getting anything anymore. As what's that guy's name? Alausa, or what's that guy's name? The one he appointed as Minister of Education now, right? He's already cancelled the whole thing. Nigeria used to subsidize the Unity School, federal government universities. Tinubu came and removed all of that and gave them student loan plus 20,000 naira pocket money for just a fraction of that same student. But he's in St. Lucia. I'll take this, so I get somebody on the line, but I'm already planning to kind of pack up, right? But here is a caller. Hello.
General.
Baba.
It's me, AY from America.
Hey, say that again, though. Egwai. Did you say Egwai?
AY.
I'm on Egwai. The only Egwai that I know is what. Well, anyway. AY, how you doing, Baba?
I was just waiting for you to go more in depth in your analysis. I was waiting for.
I just got to an interesting one, though, even though it's also the time I wanted to also pack and leave. But here you are, Baba. You the hearer, you the see so.
Everything, every single clip you played and all your analysis today, A1 is a big jackpot. Odebe.
Yeah.
But the one that actually like caught my attention is this bombshell that you just played right now. This last one. You see, I'm starting to now understand my little research that I've been doing in my own little corner is now making sense now. It's now making sense now with what you just played and with what you just played right now and what you just did. You see, for the past,
makes sense now, Baba. St.
yeah,
Lucia,
for the past,
Baba, the whole country, yeah, right? The whole island, not one St. Lucia, the entire 16 island, their entire import in a year, all of them, not one, all of them combined is $750 million.
Exactly.
Import.
Yeah.
Go
exactly. See, yeah, you see, last week, right? I stumbled across this article on Apple News. You know, because I always read a lot of like news from my phone. So like, you know, Apple News. I subscribe to Apple News Premium. I stumbled across this news on Apple News about Festus Keyamo trying to have a deal with Jamaica to be flying from Nigeria to Jamaica direct flight. Right?
Yes, he did that. I remember. You're right. Now it's all connected. I said everything is linking up now. It's making sense. But how could they follow you? Go on.
Yeah. Then a couple of days later, right? I made that news, right? When I first read that Festus Keyamo news, I made that news my favorite on the news. So that anytime there's a breaking news or something, it will pop up as fast as it can on my Apple News dashboard.
Right.
Couple of days later, another news popped up about Kolu discussing with Brazil that he wants to open. They want to do 100 million. Is it 100 million or $100 billion deal with Brazil for agriculture?
14
for
billion.
agriculture,
they signed a contract
trade,
of 14 billion with the biggest
with
farm in Brazil. They
trade, kinikon for food security. I was now wondering, which one is this one again? Which one is food security? Between Nigeria and Brazil, who has the biggest land? If there's no insecurity in Nigeria, feed the Brazil. What is going on here?
God bless you, Baba. You dey feel am?
I was like, what is going on here? So with this St. Lucia again, everything is now making sense. IMF Nigeria cannot borrow money anymore because what is going on? Is Tinubu trying to
fund Nigeria? You just say that will go enough?
Is Tinubu trying to use the Ruto tactics? Because you know the Ruto tactics. Let me send Kenyan police to 80 so that American government can show some mercy on me.
Show some.
Because why is it that all of them
always carry me they go right now? I don't know, but it could be like say I'm interested though.
Because I've been doing my investigation in my little tiny corner for the past 1 week. With the one that you just play right now, it is now making sense.
I just give you a part of the piece of the puzzle now, Abi.
The final piece of the puzzle that I've been putting together for the past 1 week, because I'm trying to understand like what exactly is going on again
in this South America or this Caribbean. Something is happening
as the World Bank finally chased Nigeria away from borrowing money, or what is going on? Because I don't understand I know the Caribbean, you know, we can call them our distant cousin, yes, but still, do we have to be going to them and be doing some deal? We are the one that's supposed to be funding
maybe that is
them,
why he went there to go and give them free education. You know, he went there as a big brother.
Because he can write now. Kolu can easily write a whole document. IMF, look at what I'm doing to the Caribbean island. United States government, look at what I'm doing to the Caribbean island. I'm giving them a free education. I opened the door to Nigeria economy for the Caribbean island. We are doing agricultural. Now, America and IMF and all these world banks and everything, they can be like, no, you know what? Nigeria is actually helping these other countries that we are actually helping. We can also fund Nigeria, and Nigeria is closer to them. You know, Nigeria can actually like. Do you understand
So,
the whole
but because
magnitude?
I'm still trying to see the direct benefit to Nigeria in all of this. Because
Thank
Nigerians
you.
are already traveling to all these countries to go and see these
Thank you.
descendants of the, you know what I mean?
It's like
They have been going there as
exactly.
tourists.
So it's like Kolu is trying to go through the back door,
Right.
to get a bigger cut for himself.
Or maybe something,
Because I don't understand.
Maybe something even bigger cooking.
Or even something bigger. So now I started questioning that. Is it that IMF is now questioning the ability of Nigeria to borrow money, or the World Bank is now questioning that? Because I don't understand. Because anytime a specific country is looking for a favor in the hands of World Bank and IMF and the American government, they go to the Caribbean island to give them to help them out, to get some type of a feedback from this organization.
I have never thought it that way as well. So something.
That is why Ruto sent Kenyan police to Haiti to go help cover the instability that is going on over there. That is why, so that he can get some type of some pity from all these big organizations.
I don't think he's probably even getting that yet, because Kenyans themselves are pretty much on his on his ass right now.
Exactly. So now, that's why I said I think Kolu is using the Ruto tactics, because three places within a month, there's something fishy going on. There's something absolutely fishy going on.
Yeah.
Because Festus Keyamo talking about a direct flight from Nigeria to Jamaica. Nigeria to Jamaica that they've been flying for so long. Is it today? Is it in 2025 that this man is talking about Nigeria to Jamaica direct flight?
He wants to bring it back. Anyway, AY, thank you very much for that for that angle, from that perspective.
Yes.
A lot of people are currently probably tapping into that too right now and say, well, you know what, I've got a different theory and I would love to hear it. But AY,
all right,
enjoy the rest of the morning, okay? Have a wonderful one. Cheers, Baba.
Bye.
Yes, sir. So you see, if you sit back, I know it. I am not the only person who is always have this this thoughts, you just get to think aloud enough that before you know it, you begin to work it out in your head piece by piece, and you could make a prediction. Yes, you can. But people are pretty much occupied with so much these days that they have decided to subletted their thinking, what have you, to others, like, just do it for me. Here is one proud Runuku that somebody went to this afternoon, and there are many like this. This one is also a pastor.
No wonder. Hello, people. Good morning. This is one of the redeemed pastors that is supporting bad governance in Nigeria. He clearly told me right now that Tinubu APC government is better than the whole government in Nigeria since the invention of democracy in Nigeria. So I kindly want him to explain how Tinubu's government is better.
I'm not explaining anything. I'm not explaining anything. If people are listening, listening to me right now, they will know. Go and start the comparison from the previous government and this present government. See, I'm not a politician. I'm not in support of bad government. But all I know is that some of the implementation in this Tinubu regime is implementing are the things that are supposed to be working for us positively in Nigeria. But because him alone, or if you look at before, I was totally against the past government. What's it called? Buhari regime. Buhari regime. But
they can't explain it. That's how daft many of them are. You'll be hearing, you do know that many Nigerians are not really educated. They are only educated in about reading and writing. They are very daft. When you ask them, like, why are you in support of something that is completely against you? Like, you look at you. Then they'll begin to want to explain in a way that you can see their shallow mind and all that. They are so shallow. They are telling themselves that Tinubu is making some decisions that were supposed to have been made a long time ago. We are supposed to have removed subsidy long time ago. We are supposed to, and they believe that Tinubu that is doing it now, and whatever they are going through right now, they are still going to enjoy it later. How daft can people be? Like, you are seeing what is so obvious that what these guys are telling you is so different from what they are doing. That is why you are not seeing any results. But they are telling themselves, he's making decision, he's clinical, sure you get. That's how they explain it. Then the next day they will say, me, I'm not even in support of APC. Me, I'm not a politician. But I just know that, because he's had somebody who is paid. He didn't know that they pay people to tell them these lies. Tell you that increasing your electricity tariff without increasing your electricity generation and distribution is a good thing. They should have done it. Removing subsidy from petroleum products, increasing the same petroleum product by over 400%. Okay? And then the same money stolen and looted from the federal to state to local government. They are seeing them, but they are telling themselves that he's making decision to save us. When you ask them, where is the money from the subsidy? They've shared it. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Sometimes when people call me, they want to go and listen to themselves on the, what do you call it? On the screen. Listen, if your intention is to call in and the screen you should be staring at should be your phone, okay? Don't be calling me and at the same time be listening to your what do you call it, to your screen, because you want to hear your voice and see if it is. Can you hear me? Hello? It's annoying as fuck, man, okay? So here, hello.
Hello, my ego.
Hey, my lady. How are you, ma'am?
My dear, I'm fine now. How are you?
Well, I'm fine as well. Thanks for asking. So you're up, you're up with us this morning again, right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. So here we are. So which part do you want to contribute to? Is it the part where we are asking those who are fighting for Nigeria and also fighting Nigerians? Or is it the part where we are watching these rogues playing the big brother that they are not? So St. Lucians, my lady.
My ego.
Huh?
Because the rate everything is going, see, now it is. I just want Nigeria to know one thing. Now this thing we call government, this one is no more government for the people by the people. No. It is now government for my own, my belly and my future unborn generation. That is what they are practicing.
That's what they have
become
now.
Those people that they call themselves government. That is what they are practicing now. And they are doing it on the detriment of the 200 and whatever millions Nigerians. Now, another thing I want to say is, this picture you just showed now of a redeemed pastor saying that Tinubu is this is that. I don't blame him more. Do you know that when I traveled last year, and I went to church, it was supposed to be a Thanksgiving service. Or more Thanksgiving service turned to, that is why some people did not enter. That is why they did not win. Because they say they will turn night vigil to work. That's why they will never win. That is why our own people enter. And now looked up and like, is this preaching or what? Before you know it, Obi will never rule Nigeria. Glory altar or long.
In the church.
I tell you.
And the people who are the victims of the one ruling, they are saying, amen.
I tell you. I just sat and I'm like, I just told my auntie, I'm not sure if I will on service.
I don't want to come back here.
Because I was, number one, I was disappointed that even a man of God will stand on that altar and bring in politics into into God's whatever. So what am I trying to say? You see, apart from him telling people online, right, paying people online to be talking about him, or anytime people say things about him, they are there to counter them. Yeah, I think he's also doing it to the churches.
Tinubu now, my sister. Tinubu and Soron
because
Tinubu is somebody who say, if you have association of barbers, Tinubu will ask for your leader. If you have association of road sweepers, Tinubu will ask for your leaders. He deals with groups. Do you get that now? And his money is always allocated to groups. If you are up to 1,000 groups, right? He believes that if all of you collect his money, there is a chance that half of you will be on his side eventually, even if half will remain indifferent, right? That's Tinubu for you.
Yeah.
He will pay anybody and everybody because he believes that everybody has a price.
Wow.
No.
No.
And the money will go to the remotest places that you would never believe it.
I tell you. So if he can be this smart, can't he just use it? Nítorí Ọlọ́run.
To run the country good. No, that's what I'm saying. That okay, let's assume say you are APC supporter, which is your right. Here you get. You are Tinubu supporter, it's also your right. But when Tinubu make policies that affect even you and everyone around, do you feel comfortable by pretending that, yeah, you are affected, though, but rather than cry and join others, you would rather join Tinubu to condemn them? How does that make people feel?
Why? You have all the resources. Why not even at least for once? We need road. We need school. We need hospital. People are dying in different states with terrorists. Can you just at least help them and save your face? Save your face and say, okay, at least when I was in a president, this is what I did. Right? Now, the other time, Cham was saying people don't really need Obi, to come out and say, do this before they do this. That is the truth. And one of my brothers too said, obedience is not actually Obi alone. Now, I understand what he was trying to say. And in my own time, I want to break it down to say, you see, Mayegun, you are here now telling us about what is happening, right? And you have professors, you have doctors, you have people of intelligence, you have people of high caliber, people that are well respected. They are watching this your show. Why are they doing it? It is not because it is you, Mayegun. It is because you're always coming to tell us the truth. It is because you're always consistent, right? And you don't take rubbish. You did not bring in politics. You did not bring in what are they calling it? Religion. You did not bring in tribalism and all that. You didn't bring it into this show.
No.
You make sure everybody goes along with whatever tribe, whatever religion,
whoever is involved,
whatever is
wherever they come from. We put everything in the screen like this.
Yes. Everybody goes along with it.
That's right.
Now, I want to say, people that are now watching you that believe in what you are doing, they call themselves a temple of truth, right?
Templars.
The Templars. Now, if something happens and you come out today to say, this is what happened, no, you people should not go this way. You know that we will believe you.
I know.
We will not go that way.
At least a handful of people would. Yes.
Thank you. So that is the same thing with Obi. Now, the truth is that name obedience came out when Obi came out that he wanted to rule the country. True or false?
It is.
That was
true.
When that obedience came out.
It's true.
Now,
it is his own movement. Go on, ma'am.
Thank you. So people are obeying him because of the kind of a person he is. We have tried him, we have seen him, we have gone to Google him and find out that at least for all the governments, Obi 98% is okay. So the truth is, nobody will want to do anything if he did not give the command. Let us say it as it is. Because we respect him and we believe in him, right? But now, as it is in 2027, they're going to 2027, I want to believe that Obi himself has seen that this obedience, that Obi is obedient to the core, that even when they are killing him, he's sitting down and looking at them. No, obedience are not for that. Obedience are now saying, you rig, you die. Whatever you
saying
do.
It. And I actually need to help, I need to help them kind of amplify it. Do you understand, Ma, right?
Yes.
Right now, Obi Obi is now saying what happened in 2023 will never happen again. You cannot rig this. Now, some are saying this, they are just like not normal, like all talk. But the obedient themselves are more determined enough that they are saying, no, it's not just talk.
No, it's not just talk. Oh.
Do you get that now?
So
I think they're likely going to see a different Obi this time around. And a lot of us are going to be shocked. Wow.
So if the bats, right, they feel, okay, we are bats, we do evil things and all that and get away with it. They shouldn't worry.